Hi, my name is Dr Jess Wade and I work at Imperial College London on new materials for chiral, spintronic, quantum and optoelectronic devices. Chirality gives you a really good opportunity to control the functional properties of materials for different devices. So particularly when we're thinking about controlling spin, that could be the spin of electrons or the spin of polarization of light. Actually, by controlling the chirality, so whether a system is left or right-handed, we can determine whether it will transport up or down electrons or emit left or right-handed circularly polarized light. Well, actually having the control of functional properties like polarization of electrons or photons is really useful if you're trying to make a technology that uses that polarization. So maybe it's some kind of memory device that uses electron spin. It could be any technology that makes use of spin. So it could be something like an optoelectronic device, an OLED that uses left or right-handed circularly polarized light to boost efficiency. Or it could be some kind of quantum technology that makes use of electron spin, and particularly the ability to put electron spins into a superposition between up and down, because then you can process lots of quantum information in parallel. Or it could be some kind of memory that uses spin to store information. I really want to see a world where everyone knows that they can become a scientist, whether they're a little boy or a little girl or whatever they identify as. Because I think actually when you have more diverse teams of scientists, you identify solutions faster, you solve completely different types of problems because people all come up with different types of ideas, and the science that we have has more of an impact because we're creating technologies that benefit everyone in society. And also I think it's really important on communicating not only with young people about the possibilities of science, but also an older generation of scientists who pay the taxes that enable us to do science, but may not have before seen a world where they have a place in science. So I want everyone to come on board with these efforts, and because I think science is better and more inclusive and more impactful when we're all on the same team. I would give you the advice of trying out a bunch of stuff to find the thing that gets you most excited. So what makes you most passionate and most curious. Not to be afraid of having to work hard. And sometimes, especially when it's things like kind of complex mathematics, it feels so abstract. It feels like it's not something where you can intuitively grasp it easily. But actually, once you've managed to make that leap and understand that, you have huge opportunity across so many different areas. And also to find something in a career that really motivates you to keep pursuing it. So it may be working in a university on scientific research, it may be working in industry, it may be helping government understand science, it may be teaching science to young people, it may be working as a broadcaster in science or as a lawyer thinking about the kind of patent commercialization regulations of science. But there are so many opportunities that you get with doing this type of degree. So I'd find that career and use that as the kind of light to guide you through all the challenging parts. But don't be afraid when things get difficult, because difficult just means that it's even more satisfying once you get to grips with it.